Jack, to get up for peace, what's going on? It's me, the Insane Bastard, once again, making a video response to you. First off, let me say that I really enjoyed your last video. It brought up, the points you brought up were actually extremely valid, in my opinion, and you really take an approach to the issue that a lot of theists out here on YouTube, and in real life, I guess, don't really take. And I find that interesting and intellectually stimulating. But onto your video, you say that atheism does not offer freedom, and you go on to justify your position in such in a very valid way. So much so that I actually found myself agreeing with you. I'm an atheist, as you know already, and I will have to say that yes, atheism does not offer freedom, but because, as you said, atheism is simply the belief that there is no God, or rather the non-belief in a God, or whatever, and a non-belief cannot offer freedom. The presence of you believing something cannot offer freedom, because it cannot offer anything at all. And in that sense, no, atheism does not offer freedom, and you're completely right. But one thing is this: atheism takes away from you that which, on many occasions, many times hampers or hinders your freedom. And by that, of course, I mean God. Now, someone who is a theist and someone who is an atheist, someone who's a theist who does not actually belong to a particular church, but simply believes that there is a God or gods out there, is about as free as someone who is an atheist who does not believe that there is a God or gods. And I would say that someone who is theist and belongs to a particular church or religion is less free, for obvious reasons, because there are, rules that they acknowledge and live by that govern what they can and can't do. And they willingly acknowledge those. So in that sense, I'd say that a religious person is less free than a non-religious person, whether that non-religious person is a theist or an atheist. But I will say this: atheists, I think, have more intellectual freedom, because as long as you're a theist, if you can't find any explanation for something, then you just fill it with God. And I'm not saying that if you're a theist, you can't try to learn about the universe around you in the exact same way that an atheist does, but at this point, it just seems silly to me that you would even believe in a God, just as like a placeholder, I guess, for whatever you don't know. Now you say that once someone makes an assertion that either yes, there is a God, or no, there is not a God, if they don't belong to a particular religion, there's no impetus for them to keep going past that. And I don't think that can be further from the truth, to be honest, because you don't need religion or any sort of life system or rules or anything to give you the impetus to question life. It's just a natural human thing. So, and that's partially why I view atheists as more free, I guess. It's true that not all atheists exercise the inherent freedom of their position. So yeah, back to the question: does atheism offer freedom? Not in the sense that anything can be offered, but I want to talk briefly about absentives here. An absentive is something that isn't actually a thing. It's the absence of something. For example, cold is an absentive. It's the absence of warmth. Darkness is also an absentive. It's the absence of light. Sorry, I forgot my train of thought. But in that sense, I'd say that freedom is also an absentive. It's the absence of that which hinders, and because atheism takes away that which hinders, that's the same thing as offering freedom. It's the same way as saying, what's a good way to say a light bulb, for example, attached to a lamp. A lamp takes away darkness and offers you light, in the same way that atheism takes away hindrance to your freedom and thereby offers you freedom. So those are my thoughts on the matter. Jack, you have a good day, and I don't believe in your God, but I guess God bless you, and peace be with you, and may you find success in all your endeavors.